Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. So we do have the full moon in Gemini, conjunct Mars. So this is, a lot of stimulation, can be a lot of anxiety for a lot of people. Not being able to sleep, a lot of fears that are coming to the surface. We're needing to work through our fears. We still are in that eclipse in Scorpio as well, okay? That is a 6-month transit. It does not just go away just because we went through the eclipse. Eclipses are a 6-month cycle that will last for a while. So keep that in mind. With that full moon in Gemini, we need to be very careful of fights and arguments and burning bridges. I know for myself, I tried not to, but unfortunately it, speaking your truth ends up sometimes burning those bridges, but I'm willing to burn them knowing that I did everything I could to help, and unfortunately it wasn't listened to. So, unfortunately that's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. So hold your vision. Whatever these fears are, it's like maybe you're fearing that things aren't going to work out for you. This is a lot of fixed energy. We do have the fixed moon here. I don't know if you guys can see it with the glare, but we do have that new moon in Scorpio as well. So again, more fixed energy. So you could be very fixed in your ways. Now, the last card out, we've got show the world the real you. So this is about authenticity. This is about, getting together in your community as well and learning how to be vulnerable. Bottom of the deck, we got your dreams need a practical plan. So whatever these dreams are, more fixed energy. So now we have the full moon in Aquarius, which is fixed. We've got Scorpio here and we've got Taurus. A lot of fixed energy. So you could have this in your chart. You could be working with this, or it's just an energy that you are taking on at this time. So this has a lot to do with our assets, our debts, it has to do with our banking institutions, hierarchies, all of those things. It also has to do with our value system. So, I feel like we all kind of have this like grandiose plan of how of things that we want to do, but we need to get practical as to how we're going to do them. So if you're going to be moving across the ocean, you need to have a practical plan of how that's going to be. If you're going to change careers, then you need to have a practical plan on how that's going to be. I will tell you with this energy, this could have a lot to do with that feeling of almost like we are in a Mercury retrograde, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So everything is mercurial. So this does have a lot to do with communication, and whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got cards flying out in my face. So joy and contentment. Okay. So this is getting back to the things that make you happy and learning how to surrender to the process of the things that are happening. But I think that that's really hard for a lot of us, but you have to understand that divine timing is at work, throughout this process. Let's pull the bottom of the deck. We've got take a step back. It's time for you to just take a step back and really kind of analyze what is going on. What is the bigger picture? I think that a lot of people are wanting to make these grand gestures and do these big, huge, whatever's not working, I'm just going to go ahead and burn it down. And it's like, no, you need to surrender. You need to take a step back. You need to wait. Divine timing is at work. We still have Mars in retrograde. We still have Uranus in retrograde. We have Mercury getting ready to go into retrograde. We go into shadow on the 12th, I believe it is, and we go full retrograde on the 29th of December. So keep that in mind. It is not time to be making big decisions on what we're going to do, okay? Especially when it comes to, it's like, I feel like we have all been overly stimulated for the last few years. It's like, and so now all of a sudden you're just being asked to take a step back, surrender. Don't go, running amok and burning things down. Really just take a step back. And I feel like everything is going to just show itself to you through signs and synchronicities. So pay attention to this energy and really just take a step back, because I feel like, it's going to show itself to you. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's pull a wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, please show me this Gemini. There it is. All that glitters is not gold, okay? So even though we think that maybe, you know, things, you know, the grass is greener on the other side, you know, because things haven't been working out in our favor, you know, like I said, you know, the grass is greener where you water it. So keep that in mind as we move forward through this full moon. It says a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something that you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. So I did talk about Mercury, right? And also, this talks about trying to be something that you're not when we have the card here that says, show the world the real you. You don't try to be something that you're not. Take a step back. Who you are is perfect in the divine order, okay? In the divine light. You are perfect just the way you are. So stop wearing this mask, you know, and maybe for some of you, you need to stop wearing masks. Okay. It's been proven, that they don't work. So keep that in mind as well. You know, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? And we talk about rebellion also with this all that glitters. And that is what Aquarius is all about. It is ruled by Uranus, which is all about rebellion. And so a lot of us are rebelling against the social new norm, okay? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title, or a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? Another thing is don't go out and break the damn bank with materialism. Just because it looks sparkly and shiny doesn't mean that the person is in need of that. Right now, people are in need of gas, electricity, you know, food, information. By the way, I am doing a buy one, gift one half off sale on my website. So please go on over there. Those would be the perfect Christmas presents to help another person understand where they're going. A lot of people are having a really rough time understanding where all of this is taking them. And the reason being is because we have this Mars in retrograde, and it's with this full moon, and it's squaring over to Neptune. So Neptune is this dissolver of boundaries. It's the illusion. So really not understanding or knowing where things are. And that's why it's saying we've got to be practical before we start making big, grandiose decisions, because we don't want to get caught up in any of the illusion and the propaganda that is being placed on us, and that has been being placed on us for many, many, many years. This goes all the way back to 1940s, you know? So pay attention and do your history. Learn your history, because that in itself is going to help you maneuver through this energy so you don't get caught up in this. The last time we had, you know, Gemini full moon with Mars conjunct was back in the 1940s. So go actually do your research as to what was going on back then so that you don't get caught up in it now. Here's the deal. We will never see this energy again in our lifetimes. We've now got Jupiter and Neptune both at home in Pisces, the two brothers. And so we want to make sure that we get the most out of this energy, but this is a lot of subconscious things that we're doing. So again, it's about working through those fears, the fears that are all caught up in the subconscious. We have Taurus and Scorpio here, which is exactly where these eclipses are and has been since the end of last year and will continue to go through until July of next year. So this is about, you know, eating fruits and vegetables. This is, you know, a better diet. This is taking your vitamins vitamins, taking better care of your health and well-being, and not falling into the propaganda, which is Neptune in Scorpio, which is the fentanyl that we have, you know, that is running rampant. It's about poison. And we all know where I'm getting at with that. We have to be very careful that we are not poisoning ourselves because of the illusion that is being spun around us right now with that Neptune aspect, okay? So they're going to continue. Hollywood stars are going to continue to keep you guys following them and getting you guys to do things that you wouldn't normally do if you were thinking on a practical level and you were being realistic and you were wanting to take care of your own health. Now, fruits and vegetables and, you know, herbs have been around since the test of time. They've been proven. And unfortunately, pharmaceuticals have not. You know, they create more issues. So they put a Band-Aid over whatever it is that you are already dealing with, and then they create other issues that you're going to have to heal from, when it would have been easier if you guys would have just, you know, fallen into alignment with actually a better diet, taking out carbohydrates, sugars, you know, and having some diet and exercise. So again, all that glitters, you know, that magic little pill that they try to sell you, that you don't have to work out. All you have to do is take this pill and all of a sudden you're going to miraculously lose 1,000 pounds. That is an untrue statement. Okay. So again, be very mindful of whatever it is that you're falling into right now. Okay. So getting back to joy and contentment, getting back to just being a kid again and being excited about where life can take you, because I feel like the universe is kind of trying to show us. I feel like it's already right in front of you. But again, it goes back to that stimulation. And, you know, because again, you know, look at everything that's happened the last few years. We have really had to stay on our toes. So learn to read a book again, you know, learn to go, you know, lay under a tree and just allow the wind to blow over you, for those of you that are able to do that. Unfortunately, not everybody is. But if you can take a walk in nature, if you can, you know, just take a step back and just allow the universe to guide you instead of you rushing out to make things happen, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to avoid a lot of conflict. Okay. So let's see where your finances are going. Spirit, please show me their finances for this full moon in Gemini, conjunct Mars. How's their finances? So this is about steady income, organizing, and accomplishments. Career is art and design, home-oriented, or self-employed. So this is already about the framework that you have already begun, okay? And it's about you painting the picture and really enjoying where you are. For some of you, you guys are very fearful of not being able to, you know, support yourself through your unemployment. But guess what? You got the 4-leaf clover here. This is about holding your vision, surrendering to the divine, not chasing after money, but really, again, it is right underneath the hold your vision and the surrender. Okay. This is how I see it. So again, this goes back to, luck is on your side. The universe is going to make sure that you're taken care of. And trust me, I go through that. I'm self-employed, and there's times where I won't even have a client for weeks, you know, and then all of a sudden everything just starts, you know, all the gold starts to arrive. Okay. And so the universe is like, just trust, okay? Work through those fears. Trust. Get back to enjoying what you do again, so that you're not in this place of, you know, pushing away all of your blessings. So now we've got the watch, and we have what? Divine timing. So again, this goes back to the time. It says it's time to profit. Divine timing, seize the moment. The career says waiting period, temporary work, and laid off, okay? So I feel like luck is definitely on your side. And I feel like if you can just, for some of you, it's like you're taking a step back from work because you're going on a trip. I see the word world there. So maybe for some of you, you're taking a little bit of time off from your work so that you can travel for the holidays. Don't worry. Everything is going to be there for you in the end. We've got the light bulb here, and it says lucrative ideas, new income sources, and inspirations. So career says entrepreneur, new job, and creative work. So for those of you who are in this creative field, I feel like it's like You need to be an active participant. You know, if you're self-employed, this is about collaborating. This doesn't mean that you're going into partnership with other people. It just means that you need to bring other people into the fold and learn how to collaborate with them so that you are able to, you know, mix, you know, with your community, working within the community. And I feel like a lot more people are going to be hearing about you, finding out about you, and whatever it is that you have to offer. So I feel like with the Taurus full moon here, this is about being practical. This is about money coming in. We do have Uranus in Taurus. We also have the North Node in Taurus. And so I feel like money should be looking up. We now have Mercury in Capricorn, which has a lot to do with climbing that mountain of success. So I feel like all in all, this is absolutely stunning reading, okay? Great Mercury, I'm sorry, great full moon in Gemini, okay? And with you know, we are about ready to go into Capricorn season. So this is going to have a lot to do with your career and your employment. So with our love reading, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So for some of you, you know who your soulmate is. And then we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So maybe you have a soulmate, and this doesn't always mean romantic love. This could be a friend. This could be a new coworker or a new business that you're going to be collaborating with, okay? You need to be more lighthearted. This goes back to that joy and contentment that we need to embrace. But I feel like a lot of us are leery of the people who are coming into our lives because of the times that we have been hurt. The next card out, we got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partners that you seek, okay? So maybe for some of you, you've already met the person that you're supposed to be with. And at the bottom, or the last card out, we've got separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And it kind of goes back to, again, I feel like this person could be traveling for work. They could be traveling for the holidays. Maybe you can't go because you have to work. But all in all, I do feel like this individual will be taking off, but they will be right back, okay? With that said, it says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. So it's time for us to start making decisions. Do you want a relationship? And if so, I do feel like there is one that is going to be coming in. I don't feel like it is in December. It could be into January, February, March for a few of you. That's not going to be for everybody, but I do feel like even maybe if this person is going on a trip, maybe they're not coming back until January. So keep that in mind. I do feel like there's a lot of love between you and someone else, but you need to clearly decide, is this what I want? Is this what I want to do? For some of you, I feel like maybe if you have been separated from someone, you need to decide on whether or not you are going to be willing to step up to the plate in order to fully embrace this relationship. All in all, you guys, I feel like this is a beautiful full moon in Gemini. I know there's a lot of confusion. Be careful of, fighting, arguing, burning bridges. I do feel like divine timing really is at work. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. We do have the number 7 here. So 1 + 6 is 7. 7 is typically a Libra energy. So a Libra could be very important for you, or this is about justice. This is about the balancing of the scales. This is bringing yourself back into balance financially, in relationships. And 7 is also about internal conflicts. Okay, so whatever internal conflicts that you're going through, just know that also the number 7 is a number of knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, even if you're in a very uncomfortable position. But right now you are being watched over by the divine. See him back there? He's watching over. He's watching over your finances. He's watching over you and taking care of you. And I just feel like allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and don't be afraid to ask for help. I think that for a lot of you, you have a fear of reaching out and saying, hey, I need help. Is there a way that you can give me a place to stay? Is there a way that you can help me out with my finances? Is there a way that you can help me? I need some food right now so I can feed myself or my family. So again, don't be afraid and hold your vision, because I do feel like everything is going to be working out for you. It's just taking some time, and the divine is working on things for you behind the scenes. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Also, I am back on Big Island right now. So for those of you who live here and are interested in a personal reading face-to-face, I am offering those on my website. Again, I am doing a buy one, gift one half off sale. So if you're interested in that, and it's like I said, it's a wonderful Christmas present, you know, for everybody. That sale will be going on until the last day of December. Anyway, great time to get in on that to see what the new year has to offer. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Just know that I love you all, and I will chat with you again real soon. Happy full moon in Gemini, conjunct Mars. Take care.